All right. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right, guys. Remember, we all ours. We were not around. Remember, we're not around. That's why today you see me wearing my Khoza for life. Love and peace. Love and peace. I am wearing love and peace. Guys, I want to talk about something, man. I want to talk about something, man. Sorry, guys, I just came back from outside. It's too hot, eh? Very hot. Right. Guys, I've realized something about South Africans. I've realized something about South Africans, guys. I've realized something about our South African people. Our people don't want to travel, guys. Our people don't want to travel. Our people always complain about them not having money. Our people always complain about them being broke. Can I say something, guys? When you wake up in the morning, what motivates you? What motivates you, guys? Is there something that motivates you that that pushes you to wake up in the morning and go to work? Is there something that pushes you to be excited that at least God has given you a new day? Let me tell you something, guys. If you live your life without purpose, if you live your life without any goals, you'll just become an ordinary person. Sometimes, even if you are poor, people mustn't see that you are poor. People mustn't see that you are poor. Don't show your true colors. I mean, we just came back from our cruise ship. We left Cape Town on the 2nd of December. We slept over. Yeah, we slept over on a cruise ship because the cruise ship was docked for 2 nights. We slept over in Cape Town on a cruise ship, and then on the second day, it was when people were checking in, and so forth. And we left on the 3rd, 3rd of December. We sailed for 2 days from Cape Town to Port Elizabeth. Port Elizabeth, we were able to go out. We went out to see, do some sightseeing. And we left Port Elizabeth at about 6 o'clock. And we sailed for 2 days and we arrived in Durban. In Durban, we didn't go out. In Durban, that's when we were to go through immigrations. We went through immigrations, and then they stamped our passport showing that no, we are now coming out of Africa. We're now coming out of Africa. We're now coming out of South Africa. And guys, I want to tell you something that happened, during our journey. We were on a cruise ship for about 9 days. Yeah, 9 days. Because we left Durban on the 8th. So it was the 8th, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 8 days on sea. And on the 16th, we arrived in Oman, in Oman, in Muscat. And guys, let me tell you something. The mistake I did, normally I don't do mistakes like that. I actually, when I booked, because we always booked in advance, when I booked a cruise ship last year, September, I asked the cruise liner, since we will be on a cruise ship and we don't want to go inside Dubai, we are going through Dubai. We know as South Africans, we need a visa to enter Dubai. And the cruise liner said to me, no, since you'll be on a cruise ship, you don't need a visa. So I took their word for it. Guys, don't do your own research. Don't take other people advices. So when we're in a cruise ship, the cruise ship staff, they told us that if we cannot have a visa while we are on a cruise ship, imagine we are on sea. They said if we cannot have a visa by the 16th, 3 o'clock, we need to get off. Actually, no, on the 15th. Yeah, on the 15th of December. They need to make sure that they have a visa, otherwise they are going to deregister us for Dubai. So I had to struggle. It was a struggle. Guys, it was a struggle. We're supposed to arrive in Doha, in Dubai on the 17th, right? So what happened is that, you know, sometimes when you pray, God always listens to your prayers. The guy from the reception at the cruise ship, on the cruise liner, and inside the cruise ship, printed some forms for us and said to us, we need to make sure that we apply for visa. And me and my wife already gave up, and my kids, we thought we're gonna get off. You know, imagine we're gonna cut our 4 days. Because remember, we're supposed to arrive in Dubai on the 17th, stay in Dubai 17, 18, 19. Cruise ship supposed to leave. 20, 21st, we're supposed to arrive in Doha. So we thought, okay, we'll get off on the 16th in Oman. But you know, God is so great. You know, the forms this guy gave us on a Friday, on the 13th, I think it was, I can't remember, Friday 13, I can't remember what day it was on Friday. We applied for visa. Guess what? Visa was approved within less than 24 hours. While we're on sea, on sea inside the cruise ship, we got our visa, and I went to the reception. We told them, guys, everything is fine now. We sorted, we've got visa and sorted everything. Now my children were happy. Now everything was good. Then we arrived in Dubai. Life was good. Went out in Dubai. Life was good. You know, we stayed 17, 18, 19. The cruise ship left, departed. We arrived in Doha, in Qatar, on the at 3 o'clock. It was actually 4 o'clock. Yeah, it was supposed to be scheduled to arrive at 3 o'clock, but then it arrived at 4 o'clock. You know, my wife was so excited, guys. She was sitting outside. She didn't sleep. She said she wanted to see Doha on arrival. She woke me up, guys, in the middle of the night. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is that if you pray to God, don't plan your journeys on your own. Plan, but include God in everything you do, and God will save your life. God save us from being taken off from Oman. We were supposed to miss 4 days of our cruise ship, but God says, my children, I will never forsake you. Guys, we'll continue.